Okay, so first method to solve the linear equations is the elimination method. Okay, elimination method means we have to eliminate either x or y. To eliminate x, we have to equate the coefficients of x, and if we wish to eliminate y, then we have to equate the coefficients of y, right? So the first step is to equate the coefficient of either x or y. Like I'm just writing the step. The first step is equate the coefficients of either x or y. So for example, or suppose we wish to eliminate x, then the coefficients of x, you can see they are 7 and 3. So how to equate them? Say this is equation number 1 and say this is equation number 2. So to equate the coefficients, we need to multiply the first equation by the coefficient from the second equation, like this 3, and similarly to equate the coefficient of second equation, we need to multiply the coefficient from the first equation with second. Means this equation number 1 will be multiplied by 3 and equation number 2 will be multiplied by 7, right? So when you multiply it by 3, so 3 7s are, I can write it as 3 times 7x plus 3y equals 8. Similarly, the second equation will be 7 times 3x minus 4y equal to 14, right? So 3 times 7x gives you 21x, and 3 times 3 gives you plus 9y, and 3 times 8 is 24. Similarly, 7 times 3x gives you 21x, and 7 times negative 4y gives you negative 28y, and 7 times 14 gives you 98. Okay, so you can see now the coefficients of x are equal, 21 and 21. Okay, if the signs are same, then we'll do subtraction, otherwise we'll do addition, so they can be cancelled out. So here you can see the signs are same, so that's why we'll do subtraction, means equation 1 minus equation 2. So equation 1 minus equation 2 means the equation 2 will be multiplied by negative 1, right? So the signs will be changed. So change its sign, 21x becomes negative 21x, like this, and this becomes positive 28, and this becomes negative 98. So it means the previous signs cancelled. So 21 minus 21 gives you 0. So 21x will be cancelled with the 21x. 9y plus 28y gives you 37y, right? Similarly, 24 minus 98 gives you minus 74. So we are left with 37y equals negative 74, and you can see there is only one variable exists in this equation, so we can find its value. So y will be equal to negative 74 divided by 37, so it gives you y equals minus 2. So this is the value of y. Now we can find the value of x by putting this value y in either first equation or second equation. So I'm putting this in first equation, right? So 7 times x as it is, and plus 3y. 3y means 3 times y minus 2, and equals 8. So 7x plus into minus gives you negative 6 equal to 8, and this 6 will move to the right side and it becomes positive 6. So we're left with 8 plus 6, and finally we get 7x is equal to 14. Now we can divide both sides by 7, so x will be equal to 14 divided by 7. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. So x is equal to 2. So this is the value of x now. Okay, another thing should be noted that this x and this y, they are the coordinates of the point of intersection of these two lines, right? So we can write this solution as in the point form. The first coordinate is x 2 comma, and the second y coordinate, which is -2. So this is the solution of the two linear equations. Okay, we can have another example. This question number 2, it is x over 2 plus y over 2 equal to 4, and the second equation is 2 over 3 x minus y over 6 equal to 1. So here the coefficients are in the fraction form. It's a good practice if you convert these fractions into whole numbers, right? So how to do this? The easiest way is to find the LCM of the denominators. Like you can see, the denominators are 1, 2 and 2, so their LCM will be 2. Got it? So it means this equation number 1 will be multiplied by 2, and say this is equation number 2, it will be multiplied by the LCM of the denominators. So the denominators are 3 and 6 and 1, right? So the LCM will be obviously 6. You can find the LCM like this: 3 comma 6, so 3 1s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6, so 2 1s are 2. So you can see the LCM is this: 3 times 2, 6. Got it? So it means this equation will multiply by 6, as LCM is a number which is actually divisible by all the numbers like 3 and 6. So that's why they will be cancelled out, and we have left with the whole numbers only. Okay, now I'm going to multiply each term by 2, right? Means 2 times x over 2. Similarly, this y over 2 will multiply by 2, and similarly this 4, 2 times 4. Got it? So 2 cancelled, similarly 2 and 2 cancelled, so we're left with what? X plus y and 2 times 4 gives you 8, right? Say this is equation number 3. Similarly, we can multiply the second equation with 6, means 6 multiplied by 2 over 3x minus 6 multiplied by y over 6, and then 6 multiplied by 1. So 3 2s are 6 and 6 1s are 6, right? So this is 2 times 2x gives you 4x, and this is y only, and 6 times 1 is 6. Say this is equation number 4. Now we can write these equations. The first one is x plus y equals 8, and the second one is 4x minus y is equal to 6. And we can see they are in, their coefficients are whole numbers, right? Okay. Our next step is to equate the coefficients like we did in the previous question. The coefficients of x are 1 and 4, whereas the coefficients of y are 1 and 1. Both are 1 and minus 1. Okay. So I think if we eliminate y, we don't need to equate the coefficients. They are already equated, right? So you just have to subtract, no subtraction, because the signs are also opposite. So it means we have to add them. When the signs are opposite, we do addition, and when the signs are subtracted, when the signs are same, we do subtraction. Got it? So just add them. X plus 4x gives you 5x, and y minus y gives cancelled, so 8 plus 6 gives you 14. Got it? So x will be equal to 14 divided by 5. So this is the value of x. We could write this x as in the mixed fraction. So this will be done by the division. 5 2s are 10, so 4 is the remainder. So it means this answer will be written as 2 whole 4 by 5, right? So this is the value of x. Now we can put this value in any equation to find y, right? So I'm putting this value in third. So x will be 14 over 5, then plus y equal to 8. We can shift this 14 over 5 to the other side. Here it is positive, so there it becomes negative, so it becomes 8 minus 14 over 5, right? Okay, so these are the fractions. We can simplify these fractions, and this is the denominator of it. 1, multiply and divide both by 5, so both of the fractions become like fractions. So we have y equals 40, 8 5s are 40 minus 14 divided by 5, so it gives you 26 over 5. And in the mixed fraction it will be 5 whole 1 by 5. So this is the value y. So it means the point of intersection of these two straight lines will be x comma y. X is 2 whole 4 over 5 comma y is 5 whole 1 over 5, right? So this is question number 3, and again we're using the same method, elimination method, on these linear equations. Okay, so suppose the first equation is equation number 1 and the second equation is equation number 2, right? So again we have the fractions like we had in question 2. So to get rid of these fractions like the denominators, we have to multiply each equation by the LCM of the denominators, right? So the denominators are 9 and 5, so we'll find the LCM of 9 and 5. 3 3s are 9 and 5 as it is. Again 3 1s are 3, 5 as it is. Now 5 1s are 5. So this is the LCM we have, right? So 3 times 3 times 5, which is 45. So it means this equation number 1 will multiply by 45, and similarly the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. We already found in previous question. So the second equation will multiply by 6. Okay, so 45 times each term of the first equation, 5x plus y over 9, 45 times 2, and then 45 times the x, negative x plus 5. I have written negative first, right? So 9 5s are 45, right? And similarly 5 9s are 45. So we're left with 5 times 5x plus 5y, which will be 25x plus 5y, right? 45 times 2 gives you 90. And similarly this is negative 9. Negative 9 will multiply both of the terms x plus y. So we have negative 9x and negative 9y, right? Okay. Taking both the terms of x and y to the left hand side. So we have 25x, this becomes positive 9x, right? And plus 5y as it is, and this negative 9y becomes plus 9y. And here we are left only 90. So 25x plus 9x gives you 34x. And 5y plus 9y gives you 14y, and this is equal to 90. Say this is equation number 3. Okay, similarly the second equation will multiply by the LCM, which is 6. So 6 will multiply by 7x minus 3 over 2, and 6 times 1, and then 6 times y minus x over 3, right? So 2 3s are 6, and similarly here 3 2s are 6. So 3 times 7x minus gives you 21x minus 9, and 6 times 1 is 6, and then 2 will multiply y minus x, so we have 2y minus 2x, right? Again shift the terms of x and y to the other side, so we get 21x, and also this negative 9 to the right side. So we have 21x plus 2x minus 2y equal to 6 as it is, and this negative 9 becomes positive 9 there, right? Okay, simplifying, 21x plus 2x gives you 23x minus 2y as it is, and 6 plus 9 gives you 15. Say this is equation number 4, right? Okay, writing both equations. Now the third equation first and the fourth equation. Okay, now we can see that the coefficients of x are not equal. Similarly, the coefficients of y are also not same, right? So if we wish to eliminate x, we have to multiply the second equation with the 34 and the first equation with the 23, right? And if you wish to eliminate y, then we have to multiply the first by 2 and the second by 14, right? So I'm multiplying this equation by 2 and this equation by 14, right? Okay, now you multiply. So 2 times 34 gives you 68x, right? And 2 times 14y gives you 28y. 2 times 90 is 180. Similarly, 14 will multiply by 23x. So 23 times 40 is 322x. 14 times negative 2y gives you negative 28y. And 14 times 15 is 15, I think it's 210, right? 14 5s are 70, yes, 210. Okay, so the coefficients are equal now. Also their signs are opposite. So when we have opposite signs, we do addition, no sign changed, right? And when we have same signs, we do subtraction. The signs of the second equation will be changed in that case, right? So here we have opposite sign already, so no sign changed, just addition. So 68x plus 322x, so it gives you 390, right? X, this will be cancelled, and 180 plus 210, it gives you 390 as well. Now dividing both sides by 390, so we get x is equal to 1. So this is the value of x now. Now we can find the value of x, value of y by putting this x value in any equation. I'm just putting in, say I'm putting in the fourth, right? This 4 can be seen here. Okay, so this is the fourth equation, this one. So 23x means 23 times 1 minus 2y is equal to 15, right? 23 times 1 is 23, minus 2y is equal to 15. Shifting this 23 to the other side becomes minus 2y equals 15 minus 23, right? So we have minus 2y is equal to 15 minus 23 gives you minus 8. Dividing both sides by negative 2, so we have negative 8 over negative 2. Negative negative cancelled, and 2 4s are 8. So y is equal to 4 is the second value, right? So the point of intersection of the two lines will be x comma y, which is 1 comma 4. So this is the solution we have, right? Okay. Okay, so second method is substitution method to solve the linear equations. In this method, we make either x or y as a subject from any equation, and then put that expression, like if you make x as a subject in equation 1, obviously you'll end up with an expression of y. Then you have to put that expression in the second equation, and if you use the second equation and make the x or y a subject, and then you have to put in the first equation, right? Okay, so we take first equation, say this is first equation and this is second equation, right? Okay, from first equation it is 5x minus 3y is equal to 13. Suppose I make x as a subject, right? So it means I have to separate x. So first of all, I'll take this term negative 3y to the other side. It becomes 5x equals 13 plus 3y, right? Now I divide both sides by 5, so I get x is equal to 13 plus 3y over 5. So now you can see that x is separated. so this expression of y will be put in the second equation, because we have got this expression of x, or we can say that this expression from the first equation. Then we have to put this value of x in the second equation, right? So just writing here, put in second. Got it? Okay, so 7 times x is what? 13 plus 3y over 5, and minus 6y as it is, and it is equal to 20, right? Okay, now you can see that we have a fraction, and we want to get rid of this fraction to simplify it easily. So we have to multiply this whole equation by the LCM of the denominators. The denominators are 5, 1 and 1, so it means the LCM is 5. So I'm multiplying this whole equation by 5, right? So it means this whole term will multiply by 5. 5 times 7 into 13 plus 3y over 5, right? And similarly this second term minus 6y will multiply by 5 as well. So minus 6y times 5, and then 20 times 5. So 5 and 5 cancelled, so we are left with only 7 times 13 plus 3y, so which will be 91 plus 7 3 is 21y, and minus 6y plus into 5 gives you minus 30y, right? And is equal to 20 times 5 is 100. Okay, so we have 91 plus 21y minus 30y gives you 91 minus 9y equals 100. Shifting this 91 to the other side as well, so it becomes minus 9y equals 100 minus 91. So we get minus 9y is equal to minus 9. So dividing both sides by minus 9, we get minus 9 over minus 9. So this is the value of y equals plus 1. Negative negative cancelled, 9 cancelled. So we have found the value of y which is 1. So now we can put this value y in either first equation or second equation. It's up to you. So put in, I think it's better to put in this equation. Say this is equation number 3, because we can find the value of x directly if we put the value y here, right? So I'm putting in 3 here. Okay, so 3 is x is equal to 13 plus 3 times y. Y is 1 here, so over 5. Okay, simplified, x is equal to 13 plus 3 gives you 16 over 5, and we can write it as in mixed fraction becomes 3 whole 1 by 5. So this is the value of x. So the point of intersection of the two lines will be x comma y, which is 3 whole 1 by 5 comma 1, right? Okay, we have another question, and we'll apply the same method, substitution method, upon this question. Okay, say this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2, and you can see both equations have fractions as coefficients. So I think it's better to get rid of these fractions by multiplying each equation by the LCM of the denominators. So the denominators are 3, 2 and 6, and their LCM will be obviously 6. So 1 will be multiplied by 6. Got it? Similarly, I can do with this second. The denominators are 5 and 5, so the LCM will be 5. So this equation will multiply by 5. Okay. So 6 times x over 3 minus 6 times y over 2. Then we have 6 times 5 over 6, right? So 6 cancel, 2 3s are 6 and 3 2s are 6 as well. So 2x minus 3 into y, 3y, and here we are only left with 5. So this is equation number 3, right? Similarly, in the second equation we multiply 5, so 5 times 3x, then we have 5 times 2 over 5y, then 5 times 17 over 5. So 5 cancelled here, and similarly here. So we get 15x minus 2y is equal to 17, right? Say this is equation number 4. So we have two equations, 2x minus 3y is equal to 5, and second one is 15x minus 2y is equal to 17. As we are using the substitution method, so we take any equation. Suppose I'm taking the fourth one, right, this time. So from equation number 4 we have 15x minus 2y is equal to 17, and this time I'm making y as a subject, right? So shifting this 2y, negative 2y to the other side, and 17 here, right? So it becomes 15x minus 17 is equal to plus 2y, right? And then dividing both sides by 2, so we get 15x minus 17 divided by 2. So this is equal to y, right? Now we will put this expression of y in the different equation, like we have taken, we got this from 4, so we have to put this in what, in third. So I'm writing here, put in 3, right? Okay, so this will be 2x minus 3 times y. Y is what? 15x minus 17 over 2, and it's equal to 5, right? So first of all, I'm just actually I want to get rid of this denominator, so I'm multiplying this whole equation by 2, right? This is the LCM of the denominators. So when you multiply it with this, 2 times 2 gives you 4x, and this 2 will be cancelled with this 2, so we are left on only 3 times 15x minus 17, right? And then when multiply 2 multiply 5 gives you 10. Okay, simplified further. So 4x minus 3 times 15 gives you minus 45y, minus 45x, minus into minus plus, 3 17s are 51, is equal to 10, right? Shifting this 51 to the other side, 4x minus 45 gives you negative 41x. This will be 10 minus 51, minus 41x, and this will be minus 41 as well. Dividing both sides by minus 41, so we have 1. So this is the value of x. Now we can put this value, say this is equation number 5, in 5, right? So put in 5. So it will be y is equal to 15x, mean 15 times 1 minus 17 over 2. So 15 minus 17 gives you minus 2 over 2. So we get y equal to negative 1. So the point of intersection will be 1 comma negative 1, which is the solution of the linear equations, right? Okay, so third method is comparison method. In this method we compare the values of either x and x or y and y from both equations, right? So say this is equation number 1 and equation number 2. So I'm taking the first equation and then make x as a subject, and it's your choice. You can even make y as a subject as well, right? So from equation 1, and then here I'll work for equation 2. So from equation 2, right? From equation 1 we have 4x minus 3y is equal to 25. So making x as a subject, shifting this 3y to the other side, negative 3y, so it becomes 25 plus 3y. Now dividing both sides by 4, we get x is equal to 25 plus 3y over 4, right? So this is equation 3. Similarly, we'll do the same process with second equation. First writing the second, 6x plus 5y is equal to 9. Now make x as a subject, 6x as it is, shift this 5y to the other side, becomes 9 minus 5y, right? And then divide both sides by 6. So we have another expression for x, which is 9 minus 5y over 6. Say this is 4. So now we'll compare both of the equations. How to compare? The left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So these lefts are equal. Similarly, these rights should be equal as well. Got it? So I'm writing here comparing third and fourth. We get 25 plus 3y over 4, and the left hand side of the fourth equation, which is 9 minus 5y over 6, right? Okay, so we have fractions. There are two ways to simplify them. Either cross multiplication means this 6 will multiply this side and 4 will multiply this side. Got it? Or you can also multiply both sides by the LCM of the denominators. Okay, I'm going to find the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 4 and 6 will be obviously 12, right? So I'm going to multiply both sides by 12, and similarly this will be multiplied by 12. So 6 2s are 12, right? And 4 3s are 12. Got it? So 3 times, and this is 2 times. Okay, so 3 times 25 gives you 75, and 3 times 3y gives you 9y. Clear? So 2 9s are 18, and 2 into negative 5y gives you negative 10y. So now you can see in this equation we have only the y terms, so we can find the value y easily, shifting this negative 10 to the other side, and similarly this 75 to the right side. Got it? So we have 9y plus 10y, and here we have 18 as it is, and this 75 becomes negative 75. 9y plus 10y like terms, so they will be added, so 19y, and 18 minus 75 gives you what? 15 minus 8, okay, 15 minus 8 7, and 6 minus 57, yeah, negative 57. So now dividing both sides by 19, 57 over 19, 19 3s are 57, so it means we have negative 3. So this is the value of y. Got it? Okay, next step is to put this value to the other side, sorry, to any of the equation to get the value of x. Okay, so I'm writing here put in 2. You can put in 1 as well. So it will be x is equal to, okay, 6x plus 5 times minus 3 equals 9, right? So 6x plus into minus minus, 5 3s are 15, equal to 9. Shifting this negative 5 to the other side, 6x will be equal to 9 plus 15, so 6x equals 24, and dividing both sides by 6, 6 4 are 24. So this is the value of x, right? So the point of intersection of the two straight lines, or the solution of the linear equations, will be 4 comma, what is the value y? Yeah, y is 3, negative 3. Okay, we solve another question. This is equation 1 and this is 2. Say this is 1 and this is 2, right? First of all, and this time I'm going to compare the y's. So from 1, and here from 2, right? First equation is x over 5 plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Shifting these two terms to the other side, so y will become negative x over 5 negative 2, right? Say this is third equation. Okay, similarly with the second equation, x over 3 minus y minus 10. Shifting I think we should shift this one, it's easy. So x over 3 minus 10 will be equal to y. Say this is fourth, or we could write it as y is equal to x over 3 minus 10, right? This is fourth equation. X over 3 minus 10, this is fourth. So now we can compare them. Y equals y, so it means this expression should be equal to this expression. So minus x, oh okay, first I'll write comparing three and 4, right? Okay, so we have minus x over 5 minus 2 is equal to x over 3 minus 10. So we have fractions. So again find the LCM. LCM of 5 and 3 will be 15. So multiply this whole equation by 15, right? So 15 times minus x over 5, then 15 times 2, negative 2 obviously, and 15 times x over 3, and then 15 times 10. So 5 3s are 15, right? Similarly 3 5s are 15 here. So 3 into minus x is minus 3x, and minus 15 times 2 gives you minus 30. 5 times x is 5x, and negative 10 into 15 is negative 150. Okay, so we have only x terms in this equation, no y term is there. So changing shifting this negative 3 to the other side, and this negative 150 to the left side, right? So we have minus 30 plus 150, it is equal to 5x plus 3x. So it will be 120 and it will be 8x, right? Okay, so dividing both sides by 8, we get 120 over 8 equals x. So 8 ones are 8 and 8 ones are 8, 40, yes 5, 8 15s are 120. So the value of x is 15. Now we can put this value in any equation. So I'm putting in, okay, I'm putting this value in, yeah, we can put in for first, second, third or fourth, anyone. So I'm putting this value in fourth. So fourth equation is y is equal to x over 3 means 15 over 3 minus 10, right? So 3 5s are 15. So we get 5 minus 10, which is minus 5. So the point of intersection is 15 comma negative 5. So this is the solution of the linear equations given, right? Hope you understood all the topics. We have covered first the elimination method, the substitution method, and the final method is was comparison method, right? Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.